Hello, I hope you're well. In this video we will see would a predator avoid killing a baby animal because it found it cute. Welcome to the question answer channel. The channel where you will find the answer to everything. Thanks to Shareena Fulton, Jeff Lewis, RAF Shah and Praveen SV for sharing their views with us. Let's go for Shareena Fulton's first answer.
I watched an Attenborough documentary where a leopard had come across an abandoned litter of lion cubs. The male of the pride had been replaced, and as the new male takes control of a pride, he will kill any cubs to get rid of his predecessors' offspring and to induce the females back into ovulation. The female lion had ran off to try and lead the male lion away. The leopard at this time had a litter of her own young. She had heard the cries of the lion cubs and had approached them. At that point she didn't attack and eat them. Instead, their cries had kicked in the surge of maternal hormones already coursing through her. Most likely their cries were very similar to her own cubs. She instead took them gently by the scruff and tried to move them. At this point the male lion had located the position and the leopard abandoned them when it realized it couldn't escape alive. The cubs were eventually killed by the male lion. Such is the way of nature. I remember watching this with tears in my eyes and begging for the leopard to get them to safety. The urge to protect young, even if they are not of our own species, is a strange and powerful factor in humans. It is one that is born both of nature and nurture, including the influence of the culture around us. I do not think it is often that animals, especially wild animals, will have the same instincts. Especially not down to cute factor, something which I believe only humans probably possess an ability to identify. If it were to happen, it is most likely due to crossed wires of hormones and instincts, such as it was with the leopard.
We can continue with Jeff Lewis's answer.
Mammalian predators, at least, aren't mindless killing machines. And while you shouldn't anthropomorphize too much, it's sometimes helpful to think about how people behave, and how that might relate to animal behavior. So, just ask yourself, would a human avoid killing a baby animal because the human found it cute? Right away, you know that the answer is going to depend on the particular person and the particular circumstances. Is the person starving, well-fed, particularly empathetic, an asshole? Veal and lamb, for example, are delicacies. While many people find veal in particular repugnant, there's still a thriving market for veal meat for the people who are willing to eat a calf, and plenty of slaughterhouses to do the killing. And how many stories have you heard about grandmothers or old farmers drowning kittens to control how many barn cats were running around? And then contrast that to the SPCA types who will rescue any stray cats they find. Hell, you can even have the same person who will do what they can to save animals when circumstances permit, but who wouldn't hesitate to kill pests or varmints when they're causing damage, or to kill livestock for meat. Mammalian predators besides humans have their own individual personalities and their own individual circumstances. So, you can find examples like this. Above. Baby antelope, adopted by a lioness. Source. Lioness, adopts baby antelope in Uganda National Park. But you can also have examples like this. Above. Male lion killed an unrelated lion cub. Source. Do male lions kill unrelated female cubs? Nature is red in tooth and claw to a large degree, and predators wouldn't be too successful if they let their sentimentality get in the way of eating. In other words, most of the time predators will still kill and eat a baby animal even if it's cute. But just like individual people will respond differently to similar circumstances, individual non-human animals will also respond differently. So, you can find rare exceptions to the rule. Postscript, it usually doesn't end well for herbivores adopted by lions. The lioness can't feed them properly, so they usually end up starving.
We can continue with RAF Shah's answer.
See this cute baby cow below? Would you kill it and eat it for food? Of course, you would. Would a predator avoid killing a baby animal because it found it cute? I don't think so.
The following answer is from Praveen SV.
Yet another day in Africa and this happened. A lioness has to hunt for its living, and that is what happened here exactly. A lioness killed an antelope. But soon, this lioness understood. She had killed a pregnant antelope. She was so sad and even didn't eat her meal. She tried to carry the fetus as like its cub and tried to revive it. The photographer quoted, she proceeded to nudge the fetus with her nose, gently rolling it over, before she picked it up on the back of the neck as if it was one of her own cubs. Finally, she gave up. She learned she cannot bring life to the unborn baby antelope, and she carefully placed the fetus near the grass. After that, this lioness simply lied down dejectedly near its prey without eating it. One source indicate the L.
The video is over. Thank you for staying until the end. If this answer helps you, please help us too by leaving a like and subscribing to this channel. It allows us to move forward on YouTube. Here is the end of the video. Leave a comment to tell us if these answers are more useful to you. See you soon.